Hey guys, make sure you stand till the end. One common mistake people make when replacing fuses relays that can cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Stay with us, we'll explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Mercedes E-Class. We're talking guys about the generation that you see right here from year 2010 to year 2016. This is known as generation W212. If you guys have one of those and if you have a problem where on the dash you have ESP light and ABS light on at the same time, stay with us. We will explain what can easily cause that, how you can fix that. There are 6 fuses that you need to check and 2 of them are hidden in a fuse box that 9 out of 10 people do not know that it even exists. Stay with us, we'll explain about that. What else can cause the ABS and ESP light to be on, where you can buy cheap parts to use fuses, relays at a good price, quick shipping, that way do not waste money and time, and why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. All that guys will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure to stay until the end. So before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us guys. Now, if you have a Mercedes E-Class, that generation from year 2010 to year 2016-17 guys, this is the W212 guys. We're going to have a video for every single fuse relay on that car, why things do not work, why we're making this one, because we're trying to save you time and money guys. Let's say you're down the road in the middle of nowhere, your car does not start, you need to find where your engine starter fuse relay is located guys, where you can find fuel injection system fuses, fuel pump fuses. All you have to do, come to the channel, watch that video, 1-2 minutes, you're back on the road guys. In addition, we'll share where you can buy cheap parts and tools, that way you do not waste your money and time. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make guys at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart, we show you how to fix mechanical, electrical, engine work guys, body work, a little bit of everything. And we have more than 12,000 free repair videos on our channels that can save you thousands of dollars guys in free repair videos. Check it out if you need help with that. So let's go ahead and start on it now. So guys, where you can expect to find the fuses that control the ABS and ESP system. This is practically the brake and traction control system. This will demonstrate on that generation Mercedes E-Class. That's the same generation. This is the pre-facelifted model. This is the facelifted model. If you first guys open the hood here on the driver's side, check this thing out. That's your ABS and traction control module right here. That one. If you come behind the shock tower, you have a fuse box here. Pull that cover, underneath you'll find the main engine fuse box with a layout that will look like this one here. Before we continue guys, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. So it is super important guys to always test fuses and relays, and something else as well, common mistakes people make. Sometimes you may think that a fuse is good, or you cannot actually see if the fuse is clearly burned, and in that case guys you may put the fuse back together and you may end up spending money and time on parts you don't need, and all we had to do is just test the fuse. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below how to test the fuse. It takes only a few seconds to find out for sure if it's good or bad. The same thing for relays guys, okay? Some of those could be really expensive on cars, so we'll put a link in the description of the video below how you can test relays. And for some certain fuses guys, it's important to disconnect the car battery when removing them, otherwise you can burn the electronics. And for instance, working on airbags, fuses or anything like that, you need to wait at least 1 hour after disconnecting the car battery. And if you're not qualified and certified to work on airbag system, I will never recommend to do that guys. But when disconnecting the car battery guys, okay, common mistake people make, it's important to know which battery terminal you reconnect first. If you do it the wrong way, you can burn electronics modules. How we know about that? We burn before the traction control module on BMW that cost us $2,000 guys. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below which battery terminal to disconnect first. Check it out for your convenience. ABS and ESP light on guys. Okay, if you have those, what you need to check a few fuses. Starting on the very bottom here, we're going to zoom in, come towards the front. We need to check fuse number 1 right here. The fuse number is listed right next to it on the left side. Then we need to check fuse number 5 right there. Right here you will need to check fuse number 20. This is the main fuse for the ABS and traction control system, the ESP system. And here, guys, okay, we'll need to check fuse number 14. The number will be printed on the right side of the fuse this time. This 11, 12, 13, 14. Now, guys, you have another fuse box that's hidden under the hood. Oh, but if you guys need to buy any fuses, relays, parts, tools for Mercedes or any car at a good price, quick shipping, guys, we'll put a link in the description of the video below. Check it out, that way do not waste your money and time. Here, that's a positive jump start terminal. That's actually a pre-fuse box. If you remove it, it looks like this one. This is the same one, but a different angle. And if you open it, you have fuses. Most people don't know about that. You may have up to 3 different pre-fuse boxes, depending on which engine you have, gasoline, diesel, hybrid, and all that stuff. But the fuses that we need to check here for the ABS and ESP light on will be pin 1, right there, that integrated fuse, and pin 2. This one here. Now, what else can cause ESP and ABS light on? Could be multiple things. The most common one that we see is brake light switch. This is the device under the brake paddle that detects if you apply the brakes. We have videos on our channel how to replace brake light switch and how to test brake light switch. It's not very complicated at all. Another thing, guys, it could be bad ABS sensor. This is also known as wheel speed sensor. You have 4 of them, 1 on each tire. It detects how fast each tire is spinning. So if you want to see how to replace ABS sensor, how to test ABS sensor, video will be on the channel as well. Another thing, it could be the cork spring. This is the device behind the steering wheel. That's where your, most of the times, steering angle sensor will be integrated. On some models it can be the rack and pinion, but bad steering angle sensor or steering angle sensor that's not calibrated can turn these lights on as well. That happens after you did front end alignment, replacing suspension parts, removing the steering wheel, anything that involved, okay, changing the angle of the steering wheel tires, anything like that can activate that light. So all we have to do is calibrate steering angle sensor. In some cases we have videos on the channel. Hopefully the video will be helpful, and see you guys next time.